Okay, we're live. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, what a rough day. I've had a rough day. I am so super ready to not be in school. I'm ready for what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, technically Monday. The kids are off Monday. We have like dumb teacher meetings on Monday. So technically 5 days off of school. I need to put up with one more day. If I can make it through one more day, then I get to fall break. I've had a rough day. Couple of fun things. Today they landed a bunch of helicopters on the soccer field. Hundreds of kids, right? And they had all these, they were just kids interested in aviation and whatnot, all over the place, which was fun. Some of my TV broadcast kids got some footage of that. But then the dumb thing that happened, I will not go into full detail, but there was a miscommunication with a parent of one of my students, and made me kind of not like talking to parents. So it was a frustrating one. Definitely a frustrating one today. Made me honestly consider my life choices. Like what am I doing here? Why? I love teaching. I love what I teach. I love teaching. I love working with the kids that are really good. And then there are just some moments that I'm like, what am I doing here? Just drives you crazy. Jean-Marco says connections will destroy your vocabulary. Well, you know what, Jean-Marco? I am already emotionally destroyed, so I don't think we can get any worse. I think we're going to be just fine. Destroy my vocabulary. All right. Well, I see stem, easel, absorb, digest, anther, anther, review, check, hark, brief, hold, staunch, llama. Not spelled double L though. Engage, curb, outline, and occupy. Like to engage, to stay engaged, to hold someone's attention. You're absorbed in it. You're occupied. It occupies your short attention span. You're absorbed, you're engrossed, you're held. I'm afraid that this one is not one of them. To engage, let's try it. Oh, okay, captivate, great. Yep. With my video production kids, I'm always trying to grab their attention or have them create movies that grab their attention. The audience should be invested in characters. They should be captivated. Right? They're absorbed, they're engaged, they're held, occupied. Okay. How about a brief, a review, check, and a digest maybe? No, it's one away. I don't think it's this one. Brief, a review, an outline, maybe like an overview. Maybe it's not this one. Maybe it's digest, like an overview. A review, a brief, a summary. There we go, an overview. Yeah. Okie doke. Anther? What does that mean? Curb, to stem the flow, to check. Well, I know those go together. I know it. Right, to stem the flow, to what? The anther? So, I don't know what llama means. Lama means mud in Portuguese. So it's a slow sticking point. I don't know. So imagine if those are one away, right? I don't know what this one is. So the opposites are hark, staunch, anther, and easel. If those are one away, I don't know. What if they're right? Should I just guess it? What if it's right? To stem the flow, to curb an appetite, curb your enthusiasm, check yourself. And staunch. It is! Oh my gosh. Okay, and then what do these have to do with each other? Easel, anther, llama, and hark. Animals. Huh? Animals minus the starting letter. Anther for panther. Easel for weasel? Weasel. Hark for shark, I guess. And then llama for llama, but you add the L. That did destroy my vocabulary. Each one of those has kind of a stretched word, right? To captivate, to absorb, to engage, to hold, and to occupy. Okay, I could see all four of those. The summary is a brief, a digest, an outline, and a review. I mean, seeing them laid out like this, it's like, oh, duh, of course. That's how the connections puzzle works. The blue category, to halt, check, curb, staunch, and stem. Now, staunch, I know of like somebody that's like super, political. They're staunch leftist, they're staunch Republican or something. I'm not staunch anything, but I've never heard it as halt. To halt. To staunch. Is that a verb? Staunch, loyal and committed in attitude, or of a wall of firm or strong construction. Can staunch be used as a verb? To stop the flow of liquid. So not as often used. It's better to use other words as the verb. Okay, so yeah, you had to dig deep in that one to get it. And then animals minus the starting letters. This reminds me of all those jokes lately about how, like, unforgiving the connections puzzle is. Animals minus a starting letter. Anther for panther, easel for weasel, hark for shark, and then llama for llama. You just add the other L. The fact that digest can also be yellow and hold can be blue. I'm sorry. I feel great. I really feel awesome. Just this stupid cough won't go away. I was sick a couple days ago, and now I just can't get rid of this dumb cough. Okay, digest can also be yellow. To captivate, to absorb, to digest. Oh, I could see that. But not like to hold or occupy. I feel like digest and absorb could fit together. Let's see. Oh, you're just fine. If you lose connection, don't worry about it. And what was the other one? Hold could be blue. Halt. Oh, yeah, it totally could have been. To check, to hold, to curb, to stem. Oh, there's a lot of overlap today. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Well, luckily we did okay. We did okay. I see a huge puzzle. Here, actually, let's go like this so we can put the time, even though that little corner is cut off. That's funny. All right. Funny shape today. Smokes informally. How about cigs? Don't have a cow, man. What the vehicle in lane 1 of this crossword is winning? Lane 1. I don't know. We're going to have to come back. Maybe like a race? Is it winning a race? I don't know. Brad Pitt of Hollywood. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Road crossers. Is it like chickens, but it's like... I don't know. Something like that. Could be anything. Things to load before a marathon. Carbs. Load carbs. Mythical figure who inspired the idiom fly too close to the sun. That's Icarus. Zoomer around the small track. Oh, go-kart. That's funny. Neighbors of Norwegian. Swedes. Smokes informally. Cigs. Cigarettes. Don't have a cow, man, says Bart Simpson. What the vehicle in lane 1 of this crossword is winning. Lane 1. What do you mean lane 1? Oh, like the first road. One down. Is carbo loading. The vehicle in lane 1 is your body running a race. I don't know. That's pretty niche. According to the bot, it's 5 of 5 difficulty. Strands. Oh, no. Brad Pitt. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Oh, road crossers. Streets. ST. ST for street. I don't know. Why does that not, like, click? Not having much click today. Things to load. Carbo loading. My son is in, cross country. And the night before each race, they, pick a house, and, okay, everybody go to Jeremy's house, or everybody go to so-and-so's house. And they just load up on carbs. They just it's a big pasta night. They'll have breadsticks and, pasta Alfredo and chicken penne and stuff. I've never been allowed inside of one of those, but man, I would be stuffing my face. I'd be absolute stuffing my face. Icarus flew too close to the sun. Mythical figure who inspired the idiom flying too close to the sun. Zoomer around a small track, a go-kart. For my daughter's birthday, we actually went go-kart racing. It was so fun. I highly recommend it. Neighbors of Norwegians are the Swedes. I was considering... Now, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me in the chat if you still want it. But I was considering taking Pips out of my lineup. Is that insane? You can tell me, no, please don't. Or you're like, yeah, I could see it go. Pips just takes a little while longer. I've got a wife and kids at home. We play, we have fun. Each of my live streams takes about an hour, sometimes more than an hour. And I thought, gosh, if I took one of these out like Pips, then I don't know. Maybe I could get out earlier and just enjoy the time with my wife and kids. So if you're thinking, you know what, I don't think I want to see Pips. I'm all right not seeing that. We can just do that, some other time. Tell me in the chat. But if you're like, oh my gosh, please include Pips. You got to do Pips. Then tell me in the chat. All right, let's do easy. I see 4 3s. I see 3s. I see 6s. So if this is our 3s, maybe this one starts here. This one. That was easy enough. 5, that could be 4 and 2, or 4 and 1. 9, that could be this with a 4. I see blank, blank, blank. So that could be blank, blank, blank. And then over here, blank. Whoops, too many. 5, that could be... Oh, wait, no, we need this one as the zeros. There you go. And then 3s. Nice. think they're going through all the letters of the alphabet. They've made different shapes. Oh, look, an elephant. That's cute. All right, so this, if it's 18, it's got to be 6 and 6 and 6. So then this could be 6 and 1 or 5 and 1. So if this is a 6, this is, I mean, there's too many of them. This one's giant. It's massive. All right, this could be 4, so that might be, is there a 1 and 5? Could be this. Could be this. Oh, a bunch of zeros. Hold on, we need the zeros. Yeah, we're going to need the 0. Less than 2. Less than 3. Couple equaling 4. Equaling... So that would make this a 6, and then a bunch that add up to 6. If that's a 5, then we need... Is there a smaller one? Six, how about 6 and 3, and then is there a 1 left? Fives. Oh wait, I need a 1. So this might not be it. Don't do that. 1 and 1. About 2, 2, 2. That equals 6. Oh, and 6s. That does work. And this one. Nice. Hey, not too bad for a hard puzzle. Not too bad. Yeah, the 6s at the beginning, but then 6 and what? You know, that was a big question that we didn't find until the end. What? Let's see. So 1 and 0, 2 and 0, 3 and 0, 4 and 0. And then 4 and 6 made 10. 1, 2, 3 2s made 6. They could have just said all equal, but, you know, I guess that could have been something else. So they made 6, 6, 6, or 2, 2, 2 to make 6. And then 1s to make 4. Yeah, very doable. Very doable for a medium puzzle. All right, this was also doable, right? Equals had to be 1, 0, 0, 0. 9 was 5 and 4. I love those ones that, like, the number kind of gives it away. You know, if it's an 11, it has to be 5 and 6. If it's a 12, it's got to be 6 and 6. You know, there's no other orientation that can make that happen. So it's kind of some giveaways. All right, easy was done, pretty simple, right? 3s, there were only 4, only the 3 that were 4 of, and then 6s, there were 3 4s, 3 6s. Math is not my strong suit, sports fans. All right, so the Wordle today. Anybody giving me a starting word? No? Okay. All right. Couldn't sync my stats. That's rude. Let's see. What do we do? I didn't mean to hit the J there. About trail. Okay, there's an R. So from here on, we need to use the R. I don't know why that word popped into my head, but it works, right? The R. Okay, there's an O. The R doesn't go there. No, it can't go there. I was going to say like frond. Front. Something. What if it's like blank OR? Like porch. Forch. If there was no R, I'd guess couch. So blank O, blank blank R. That's another possibility. Oh, here's one. Humor. Right? R could go there. O could go there. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so let's retrace our steps. R could go here. R can't go here. R could go here and not there. So R is either the first or the third. O could be beginning or second or end. Likely second. I could be dead wrong there. So it could be like an RO word. There is an M. We don't know where it goes. We have a U, and it doesn't go in the second. No, we need an R. Raumund. Bah. That's almost a word in Portuguese. Ordem. Order. Gosh, I thought I was onto something with humor. How about RO? Is that a word? No, that's not a word. There's no E. Oh, wait, that is a word. Forum. Yes. Okay. I got so excited when I heard that other word. All right, well, good. Trail gave us the R. OR for spore. And then humor. Man, I thought we were onto something with humor. It was mostly yellow letters. Humor. And then forum. Nice. All right. Gianmarco said that it's going to kick my butt to do our Strands puzzle today. 5 out of 5 difficulty. Tyson said I can do pips every other, let's see, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Special occasions, I do pips on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or a Sunday. That's too complex. That's too complex. Oh, sorry, Arana, I didn't even see you. You gave me an idea for a beginning letter, and I ignored you. Sorry, I don't look at the chat during the Wordle. Must have missed that. Peach. Let's see. Peach would have given me P-E-A-C. Hey, that would have been a no help. You would have done that just to mess with me. Start Wordle with donut. You were talking about donut before. You found a bench to sit on. I'm sitting on a bench. Oh, good. Yes. Tyson's on a walk right now. He is on a walk. He is prowling. He's having fun. All right, Strands, do your worst. This and that. This and that. Is this about trinkets? Or... is this another one of those that, like, it's divided? Like, here's a word, there's a word, this and that, right? Rock and roll. Actually, rock. I see rock right there. Is it jelly? Oh my gosh, it is. Okay. Tell me it's peanut butter. Oh my gosh. Rock and roll. This and that. Jelly. Jelly and what? Ah. I said the spangram. Oh my gosh. I saw the word rock. And I was like, oh, this and that. Rock and roll. Okay, so is this like different artists, different bands that have different names? Like, I don't know. Benny and the Jets. Beatles. Doesn't fit. Recent. Jelly roll. Stone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I get it. I get it. This is one of those ones that's divided. Oh my gosh. Pebble. These are rocks. Pebble. Stone. Boulder. Oh my gosh. It just didn't click. It hadn't clicked yet. And these are rolls. Jelly roll. Crescent roll. A dinner roll. A dinner roll. Oh, Tyson, you're throwing answers at me. What time are you going to eat dinner tonight? Okay, Pebble. You know, you're supposed to be a little more subtle if you're going to throw hints at me. I found a pebble near where I'm sitting. He just gives me the answer. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my gosh. Okay, this and that. Rock and roll. Rocks. Pebble. Stone. Boulder. Rolls. Jelly roll. Crescent roll, dinner roll. Was that really 5 out of 5 difficulty? Felt like that was pretty doable. Once you got the pattern, once you understood the pattern, it flows. It falls into place. All right, Letterboxd. Let's see what we got going on. Try to solve in 5 words. So we got G, N, A. Ooh, we can't do ing words. E, R, and L. I, F, H. And then O, C, and D. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Choiced? Is that a word? Choiced? How about just choice? Oh, there's no M. I was going to say enigma. Oh, I can't do AG for enrage. Okay, well, whoa. Why would you ask me that? Yes. Is there a U? I could almost spell fluorine with a U. Or fluoride. IDE. Oh, I really could with the U. There I go, it's doing CH words again. Well, that's a good one. E. Yeah, do enlarge. I feel like one of the very first Letterbox we ever played, one of the words I played was enlarger. It had an ER on the end. I can't play ER because E and R are on the same side. But yeah, I do think... I remember playing the word enlarger, explaining what an enlarger is in a darkroom for photography. Oh, there's a word. Holden. No! Like beholden? Not a word. Not a word. How about... just hold? Whoops. Dial. Okay, we got one more word. We got to use the F. There you go. Loaf. We did it in 5 words. We definitely could have done that in less words. I know that we could have. Enlarge. The E led to each. The H led to hold. D for dial. L for loaf. Yesterday I did confirm and then modulation. Oh, modulation is a great word. I love the word modulation. That's a That's a word often used in audio mixing. Modulator. Cool. Well, enlarge each hold dial loaf. Well, if you're new to the channel, if you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing, because we do this every day. Heck, if you are not new to the channel, give the video a like. It always helps. I posted a ton of videos from my band the last couple days. I released them one by one throughout the course of like over 2 days, one each hour. I know that the algorithm gets a little overwhelmed if you give it too much all at once, so I spaced it out one at a time. There were 42 songs in our performance on last Wednesday, so I really had to space it out. But yeah, enlarge each hold dial loaf. There we go. And if you like what you see, give this video a like, because we do this every day. We're going to recap our answers. Let's see how well we did. Connections. Or was this the one you were saying was a 5 out of 5? You said one of these was a very challenging puzzle. So the yellow category, captivate, absorb, engage, hold, occupy. And then I would agree, where was the other? There was, hold could belong to the blue category, halt. Yeah, and digest could have belonged to the yellow category. Lots of overlap. The green category, summary, a brief, a digest, an outline, or a review. The yellow, blue category, check, curb, staunch, and stem. Usually staunch is an adjective. Today they used it as a verb. A seldom used verb. I looked it up, and it was like, usually people use other words. Yeah. Yep, I know that. That's how the connections runs. The purple category, animals minus the starting letter. Anther for panther, easel for weasel, hark for shark, I guess, llama for llama, you just add the other L. All right. And we did the mini crossword in good time. Oh, I see. Inside the circles, right? Car, car, car. That's funny. Smokes informally. Cigarettes. Cigs. Don't have a cow, man. Bart Simpson's catchphrase. Oh, I gotta be hitting the tab button for this. What the vehicle in lane 1 of this crossword is winning? Race, right? Car, car, car. Lane 1 is winning the race. Brad Pitt from Hollywood. Sure, yeah, whatever. Sure. Road crossers, streets. Things to load before a marathon. Carbs. I'm going to carbo load on. I could go for a pasta party right now. Sounds pretty good to me. Mythical figure who inspired the idiom, fly too close to the sun. Icarus. Kid Icarus. Zoomer around a small track is a go-kart. Neighbors of Norwegians, Swedes. The Swedes. Yeah, I don't think you guys would be too put out if I skipped the pips each time. Do you think? Like, I don't mind not keeping up the streaks in pips. I'm okay. We're gonna be all right. I would love to spend that time with my kids instead. Let's see. So we got 3s. Got 6s. Medium puzzle. Whoops. 5 was 3 and 2. 9 was 5 and 4. 9 again was 5 and 4. And then all the equals ones were the zeros. And then the hard puzzle made a cute little elephant. There you go. Okay. The zeros. 4 and 6 made 10. Somewhere else, I think 5 and 5 made 10. There it goes, the blue ones. The other blue ones, 6 and 6 made 12. And then 6 and 6 and 6 made 18. I just didn't know which 6 is the third one. So we made that work. And then the 4s were 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, very doable. Easy. Easy peasy. All right. Yeah, cool. So We started with the word trail. Sorry, I didn't start with, what did you say around peach? I did not start with peach today. Trail gave us an R. Spore gave us an O and an R. Humor gave us the U, the M, the O, and the R. And still yellows. I'm thinking, gosh, what else could this be? I'm in hard mode, so the bumpers go up. In some ways, hard mode is easier. I mean, case in point, I can't continue on unless I say a word that has all of those letters. And so the word that came out for me was forum, because the O had to go either in the first, second, or fifth. R had to go in the middle or the beginning. So it kind of fell into place a little bit. Awesome. You guys that have gone in and looked at my videos of the gig, which was your favorite song? If you haven't yet, go to my channel, click on playlists right after this video. Click on playlists in my channel, and then that playlist that's called Luminous. Our band is called Luminous. Harvest Festival, our Harvest Festival that we just played like last Wednesday. It was so fun, super fun. A bunch of like cowboy songs and Taylor Swift's old music, not the weird new stuff. And just a bunch of like newer country songs and stuff. And then we really slowed it down by the end of the night. We took a half-hour break and the sun started going down, and we did Country Roads Take Me Home. We did just a lot of music. I actually sang backup harmony for that song. It was cool. But you tell me, was there any that struck you? You were like, oh, I really, really like that song. Tell me which ones you liked. All right, so forum, we got that. And then John Marco made it sound like this one was challenging. This one was actually very doable. I inadvertently said the answer when I was kind of explaining it. I was like, oh, maybe it's one of those ones that, it's here and there. And I found the word jelly. I was like, oh, that's weird, this and that. So maybe it's like peanut butter on one side, jelly on the other. Or maybe it's like, oh, like rock and roll. I even said rock and roll. So funny. So rocks, and then on the other side, rolls. You know what would have been a great one there? Sushi. S-U-S-H-I. No, it's not long enough. S-U-S-H-I. Oh, sushi instead of jelly could have fit there. So we tried pebble, stone, boulder. Those are different rocks. And on the roll side, we've got dinner roll, jelly roll, crescent roll, on a roll, sushi roll. And then letterbox, we could have solved. I know we could have solved this more efficiently, right? It said solve in 5, so we used all 5 words. But you know what? We got the job done. It was ugly, but we made it work. It was ugly, but we made it work. Enlarge, the E led to each, the H led to hold, the D led to dial, and the L led to loaf. And if you guys are brand new, I see some people joining last minute like this. We just barely recapped all our answers. If you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing because we do it every day. During the school day, I show up just right at the end of the school day. I come home and I do the puzzles with you. You can see the order we do the connections, then the mini, and then the pips, and then the Wordle, and then the strands. And then we polish it off with the letterbox at the end. Then we recap all our answers and then do it all over again the next day. During this fall break, I hope to do it early in the morning. So if you are an early bird, come on and watch it in the morning. I've got one more day of school, and oh my gosh, if I can survive one more day of school, these kids are gonna, they're gonna drive me crazy. Parents are gonna drive me crazy too. Oh my gosh, I have had so many emails, and I love it. The air of the email is not, hey, what can my kid do to bring up their grade? It's like, what are you going to do to bring up my kid's grade? I'm like, well, I'm gonna, I don't know. All of those assignments are closed. What do you want me to do? They just want a free A, right? They just want like a free grade. And I don't know. It's for my class where it's so hands-on and it's so fun. Of course, if kids get sick or they get injured or something, of course I'm willing to make accommodations for that. But for the kid that just doesn't want to do anything because they're just feeling lazy one day, they didn't come because they didn't want to. That's not on me. At the end of the quarter, they put it on me like it's my problem. Oh, well, I can't, I didn't put that thing in. Oh, I'm sorry. That's called a natural consequence. That's what it feels like. I'm sorry you weren't able to get that in and get a grade for it. These kids, I called my episode yesterday Deathbed Repentance, and there's a good reason for it, right? The end of the quarter is, oh, maybe I should have done work, and then they finally get their butts in gear and do the work. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, if you like what you see here and my rants, give this video a like, consider subscribing, and thanks for a great chat. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all of you, every last one of you. Even if you just joined 2 seconds ago, welcome. I appreciate you. You are loved. You are wanted in this world, and you make a huge impact on everyone, including and especially me. So thank you guys. Thanks for a great stream. I'm going to go down some ginger tea. My voice is getting better, especially from yesterday. But, oh, my gosh, I can't kick. I feel fine. My body feels great. But my voice is like, nope, you suck. And oh, my gosh, I'm having a hard time even just getting words out. It's terrible. Anyway, so I'm going to go nurse my voice, probably with some ginger tea. Maybe I'll eat a whole onion or something. I don't know. Tyson, is peanut butter and salsa good for a sore throat? I don't know. All right, you guys are awesome. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.